What's up, guys? It's your girl Jade. I am back with another video for you guys. So I hope you guys got your quarantine snacks. I got me a fruit roll up. So if you guys see me snacking on this from time to time during the video, then well, yeah. But I wanted to update you guys real quick because I've been gone for a while. I didn't post anything until like yesterday or this morning. And that was because I have severe allergies, y'all. Like, the pollen has gotten so bad that my eyes were swollen to the point where they were almost swollen closed. So I could not see. My eyes were severely itchy. I was having like a hard time like breathing because I had a lot of mucus and stuff in my system. Sorry if that got gross just now. It was a lot, so I couldn't see, and I wasn't feeling good. I was feeling really bad. I was heavily medicated, so I was like, yeah, I can't post videos for y'all, not unless I'm 100%. So I'm back 100%. If you see me messing with my eyes from time to time, it's only because it's kind of like still bothering me a little, and then the side of my face is like really broken out because the allergy's gotten so bad that like it dried out my skin and now I'm breaking out. So you know. But I am back officially making videos. So I have this video coming up, which this wasn't supposed to come up today. This was gonna come up actually tomorrow or Sunday. But I was like, you know what, whatever. Because I had to charge the other camera so that I could record a gameplay for y'all. And it's not charged, so I'm waiting on it to charge. So I thought I'd throw this video out there for y'all. But if you guys are ready for this video, let's begin. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be answering more questions that you guys may or may not have wanted to know. Since the first one got so many, views and likes. And I have a pen with me to cross it out because I don't remember if some of the questions I've already asked or not. But first question is, let's do a fun one. Favorite singer or actor? I would have to say my top 3 favorite female singers is Rihanna, Beyonce, Ariana Grande. Favorite male singers: Chris Brown, Trey Songz, Drake. Favorite actors, Zendaya. I mean, she's only been in like a few things, but I love Zendaya, period. Like, she's amazing. And what is his name? Michael B. Jordan. He is fine. He is so fine. Samuel Jackson's a really good actor. Love him 100%. Another female actress, Angela Bassett. She's really good. There's some more, but I can't think of them right now. But that's one. Let's see. Favorite TV show. My favorite TV show of all time for the longest was The Walking Dead. I love that show. Like, I literally have shirts on top of shirts on top of shirts of The Walking Dead stuff because I used to watch it religiously. But, spoiler alert for those who have not watched it already, when they killed Carl off, that is when it did me in. Because he wasn't supposed to die, because in the comics, it was Rick, not Carl, that died. So, after that, I just couldn't watch the show. And then they started killing off more people that weren't even supposed to die. So I was just like, whatever. Couldn't watch it. My favorite show now is iZombie, and Z Nation was one that it was really good. So that was good. The last show I binge watched, I'm actually currently binge watching a show right now called Psyche. It's like it's an anime, first of all. I love anime, first of all. But he's an anime character. He has like glasses, pink hair, and those little pink like space balls in his head. It's really good so far. I kind of like it. But the last show I binge watched was Jane the Virgin. It was a really, really, really good show. It had drama, romance, comedy, everything. It was a good show. I didn't even realize it was 5 years old. It came out like 5 something years ago. So I was like, wow, can't believe I'm only just now figuring that out. But it was a very good show. I liked it a lot. I really was glad that I got to get into it. Very good. One more on the favorite things, and then we'll move on to something else. Favorite anime. I have a lot, but I would have to say, if I have to say my top 5, I would say Bleach, Blue Exorcist, Rosario, and a Vampire, Naruto, and The Freezing for sure was one of my favorite. Not a lot of people know that one, but that's where I got the name of my YouTube channel from, because that was one of my favorite animes ever. Oh, actually I have 7. Ouran Host Club and Nana. Nana was a anime based on 2 girls with the same name. One was a rock star and the other one was a ditzy girl, and they end up living together for like months at a time, and a lot of things happen. It was a good anime. It's not on Netflix anymore, neither is The Freezing. A lot of these animes y'all aren't gonna find, but they were both really good. Nana is on YouTube though, but you have to find it and you have to be very careful when you find it. It's like English dub, but it was really good. And The Freezing was on there too. But yeah, those are some of my favorite things. Favorite color is purple, above all. I have a bunch of favorite colors, but my most favorite color is purple. Favorite game is Tekken, Mortal Kombat, and Lollipop Chainsaw. Those are my 3 favorite games. Never go anywhere without playing those games. That was long. Alrighty, next question. Oh geez, more favorites. I should have put this all together. Favorite animal, dolphin or dog. I love water. I love the dolphins. They're so beautiful and like sweet and innocent. Favorite holiday, Christmas and Halloween. Crazy because they contradict each other, but I love Halloween because I love dressing up, I love cosplaying, and Christmas because presents. And it's close to my mom's birthday, which makes it even more special for me. So yeah. Favorite music. Now, music is a tough one because I have a lot of music that I like. But I pretty much like everything. Pop, rock. I love rock a lot, which is crazy because most people don't think I love rock. But I like rock, just not too much heavy metal rock. I can't do so much of that. But pop, rock, hip hop, rap, for sure. Some country, it depends on who it is. Like Taylor Swift back when she was doing country, I loved her. But now she does pop and stuff, so it's like reggae a little bit. And I think that's about it. Let's see. Movie genre? Okay, so I can do most movie genres. Like I can do horror. It just depends on what it is. Like I've probably said a few times, some horror movies I cannot watch. Like if it has to do with certain things, like I can't. Like Annabelle, I can't. Jason, Freddy, all them, can't do it. I could do Michael Myers. I can do Chucky. Can't do the rest of them though. I just haven't built up the courage. My boyfriend wants to get me into it so bad, and I'm gonna take it one step at a time, I promise. I can't do it right now because it's a lot to deal with. But I love comedies. I love romance for sure. Action. I'm pretty much down with anything. I am a huge nerd too, and that's another question. Girly or nerdy? I'm a bit of both because I like to dress up, I like to have makeup on, I like to look cute, but I'm very nerdy. I will literally, you will see me, if it's a rainy day, I'm gonna be sitting inside watching either anime or Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Lord of the Rings. Definitely Star Wars though. Star Wars is my jam. Ugh, I can never get enough of Star Wars. Or something else. Like, I am such a nerd for sci-fi and stuff like that. I love it. I love it. And most people think it's kind of crazy that I'm into that stuff, which is funny. Which I don't know why people think that girls can't be into anime and nerdy stuff like Star Wars and stuff. Like, are you kidding? Like, when my boyfriend first met me and he found out that I loved anime and stuff, he was like shocked because he do with a lot of time things. So we'll do this one. Places I've been. I have been to a lot of places, so be prepared. And I might have missed some because it's a lot. I've been to Barbados. I've been to New Mexico. I've been to London and Paris. I've been to Alabama. I've driven through Louisiana. I've been to Texas numerous times, Dallas and El Paso. I live in Atlanta. Driven to Washington, D.C., been to Washington State, been to California, been to Miami, but I only was there for a day before we went on a cruise. So, yeah, been to Orlando multiple times. We go there every year for vacation almost. I've driven through a lot of states, but I've been to Las Vegas, but I've only went there once, so I gotta go back and redo that trip because I've only been once, and that was when I was younger, but all my cousins, my parents mainly were there. Been to Tennessee, been to Ohio. Oh God. Been to Maryland. Well, I mean that's in DC, but yeah, been there. Been to Virginia. I've been a lot of places, y'all. It's really hard to remember all the places I've been. I've been to Ruidoso, New Mexico. That's up in the mountains somewhere. I've been a lot of places. It's hard to remember literally everywhere I've been, but I've been a lot of places. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Italy, but because of this quarantine, that ain't happening. There's a few other places I want to go, but you know, what can you do? Have I ever wanted to go back in time? The answer is yes. If I could, I would love to go back in time to know what my mom was like. She died when I was 3 years old. I think I specified this in my first answering questions video, but I would give anything to go back in time just to see her, see what she looked like, get to know her, meet her, whatever. That'd be the only reason I'd go back in time. Okay. How long have I done YouTube for? I have been doing YouTube. It's been what? I started in like 2016, I think. 2017. I know I started right after I graduated high school, so it had to be 2017, somewhere in the summer. So I think I've been doing YouTube now for, it's gonna be 3 years now. And doing YouTube is kind of difficult because it's a lot of work. Editing and recording, and sometimes you just be like, mentally you're not there, you're tired, you don't want to do anything. It's a lot of stress. Would I encourage you to do it? If you want to do it and you have something you're passionate about, then go ahead and do it. But if you don't like staying up really late hours and editing and doing all that stuff, then I wouldn't recommend it for you. I mean, that's why I take a lot of breaks, because I know me. Like I've said in my other video, like sometimes I have depression, and sometimes like mentally I don't feel like getting up and doing stuff. Like I want to make videos for y'all. I'll have stuff recorded. I just have to like do face cam and edit, and it exhausts me. Like after editing one video, I'll be like exhausted, but I know I have to keep putting out stuff for y'all because that's my passion. Like I love doing this. I love it. You know, it makes me really happy. So it's just a lot. Next video. Insecurities. My biggest insecurity is basically, I feel like I'm gonna be a burden on people. Honestly, that's one of my biggest insecurities. I always feel like I'm gonna be a burden on my mom and my dad and my sis. You know, my mom and my dad. I feel like I'm never gonna leave. And like I want to. I do. It's just, I don't know. It's like ever since, you know, what happened to my mom all those years ago, and I know that's not an excuse, but it's just like, it's like I'm just scared of going out on my own and something like that happens to me. Like that's a big insecurity I have. And then the other insecurity I have, coincidentally, people are gonna think I'm crazy for this, but having kids one day and being a good role model, which is one of my other questions. What kind of parent do I want to be? And it's crazy because I'm really insecure about it. Like I feel like I'm not going to be a good mom, but then other people will be like, you're going to be an awesome mom. But sometimes I just have the thought in the back of my head, like, am I really going to be a good mom? Am I going to be too soft on them? Am I going to be too rough with them? Like it just, because I mean, I have a mom figure. I had one when I was like, my mom that I have now, she's been here with me since I was 6, but she's a great person. She's amazing in every way, but she's also a doctor, which means she works every day, all day, hard, really hard. And I think that's awesome. It's just, I don't get to see her often. And when I was younger, I didn't get to see her often either because she would work so hard. So it's kind of like I had a bunch of other older women in my life that were mother figures, but it was mostly me trying to figure it out on my own. And it was really stressful and confusing for me because I would shut people out. And so I would just be trying to figure it out on my own. So I was just very insecure about that. Oh yeah, but what kind of parent will I be? I want to be the type of parent who is like a little laid back. I want my children to be able to trust me, to talk to me about things and be close to me, and we can talk about anything together. But I also want to be the type of parent who's not going to let their kid get away with everything. I'm not going to just spoil you and let you get away with everything. That's not how this works. You're going to do what you're supposed to do, and you're going to do it how you're supposed to be doing it. So I'm probably going to be the mix of the two, but knowing my boyfriend, he's probably going to be the stricter one out of the both of us. He's probably going to be more strict than I am, possibly. Especially with our daughter, he's going to be strict with her. Worst childhood memory. I would have to say my worst childhood memory was my dad telling me about my mom. When he told me that, it literally broke my heart into a million pieces. And ever since then, it was really rough. Like, celebrating 17 years now of her being gone, and it still hits me every Mother's Day, every year on her birthday. It just hits me so hard. Christmas, it hits me hard on certain holidays, and it hits me so hard that like sometimes I will shut down, be depressed for like the day of the day she passed. It'll just hit me so hard, and I just can't deal with it. And like last year on Mother's Day, I remember there was a program at the church, and me and my sister sang for Mother's Day, and then our pastor was talking about, you know, mothers and stuff, and I don't know what happened. I couldn't do it. I had to walk out, and I had to go into the nursery, into the other part of the church, and I just sat there and I just listened to music and just cried I just cried. I just locked myself in that room and I cried because I just emotionally I couldn't be around anybody else. I had to be alone to deal with it. So it's a lot sometimes dealing with it and everything. But an exciting memory, an embarrassing memory is when I went to my family reunion in Tennessee. Never gonna forget that because it was so embarrassing. My sister was supposed to go on stage and dance. She got scared and got stage fright, so I went up there, and I'm wearing a dress, mind you, because we just did a fashion show. And I was wearing a dress and I was trying to dance with her. All of a sudden, dress falls, strapless bra showing. All of my family, new and old people, because I haven't seen some of these people, saw. I ran to the bathroom and locked myself in the bathroom. One of my other cousins had to come get me out of the bathroom. Everybody was laughing. It was so embarrassing. I will never forget it. Ever. It was awful. Most exciting memory? I would have to say my most exciting memory probably would be finding out that I was going to have a baby sister. That was my most happiest memory. Finding out that I was going to have a little sister. She may drive me absolutely wild, but she is one of the best things that's ever happened to me, honestly. She may not think so, but she is. Who's my hero? My mom. And my dad. Sorry. They really mean everything to me. Describe myself in 3 words. I would say intuitive, emotional, intuitive, bubbly, emotional. Ooh. My view on abortion. Now, I'm not going to speak too much on this topic because I should have said it in the first video, but I feel like everybody is entitled to their own opinion. For me personally, if I were to get pregnant, I'm keeping that baby and I'm raising it. I don't believe in killing it. I don't believe in aborting the baby. No matter what the situation is, I don't believe in that. That's me personally, because I can't imagine giving up my child to someone else or just not having the child. Like, I can't. Emotionally, I couldn't handle it. I would have to have the baby, and I'm not giving it away either. So no. Best and worst thing about being a girl. Oh, I could talk about this topic all day long. But the best things about being a girl, although everybody can do it now pretty much, but you get to wear your makeup, you get to sit down when you pee. You get to have children from your body. You get to feel confident and sexy in your own body. I mean, but the worst things about being a girl, periods, bleeding every freaking month or every other month for however many days. It sucks. Menopause when you're older, if you get it, it sucks. Having hot flashes and all that sucks. You have to push a baby out of your body. Biggest thing that men do not understand. You have to hold a baby in your body for 9 months and then you have to push it out. Another human being. No. Okay? That is rough. And then the sexual harassment that we get from guys a lot. That's a big issue. The catcalling, the slapping people's butts, the talking about their boobs. Petty. Some of y'all petty. Y'all be doing too much and some of the girls don't like that. Weirdest nicknames. I have been called a stripper before. One of my friends, one of the people I met a long time ago, she gave us all nicknames and mine happened to be stripper because of how I looked. I didn't take it rudely. It was just something she came up with. I've been called pumpkin. My boyfriend calls me cupcake. I have been called strawberry. I've been called thickums and thunder thighs. The names, I don't know. I don't understand. Likes and dislikes. I mean, that's probably gonna go on the next one. Craziest thing I've ever done. Whew, I have a few. But I would say the most craziest thing I've ever probably done is hitched a ride with somebody to get home. And I'm not lying, that's a true story. That really happened to me. I'll have to tell you guys that story time. It happened during Halloween, but basically I had to hitch a ride because the person who was supposed to take me ditched me. So that'll be a story time for another day. But I hitched a ride with somebody and they dropped me off at like the end of the street and then I walked the rest of the way. They had alcohol in their trunk and everything. I was just like, and I know some of y'all are gonna be like, why would you do that? They could have kidnapped you, they could have killed you. I know, but how do you tell that to a 10-year-old who has never walked around their neighborhood before and is freaking scared and doesn't have a phone either? But for those of y'all who watching this now, don't y'all do that. Don't y'all do that, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Go with people you trust and people you know. My hobbies, I like to read books sometimes, love music, love to write stories, believe it or not. I like writing stories, like little fairy tales and stuff like that. I like to watch, I love watching zombie shows and movies and other stuff. And I like to dance, believe it or not. I can't dance with anything, but I like playing Just Dance a lot. And I like to color and draw. Coloring more than drawing though. I have like billions of coloring books that I just love coloring. I could spend all day coloring. Hidden talents. I can sing. Now, my sister thinks I can't, but I can because I spent my elementary through middle school year in choir. I'm really good at acting, coincidentally. But again, hidden talent. And I mean, I don't think it's a hidden talent, but I mean, I guess, I don't know. It's like whenever I watch a movie or a TV show, I don't know why, but in my brain, it resets. So every time I see a movie or TV show I've seen before, it's like brand new to me. I don't know if that's a talent or not, but it'll be like brand new. Or certain movies and shows, I can remember every scene or every part or every certain thing that happened in that episode or movie. I don't know, I have a really good memory when it comes to movies, shows, TV, music. But when it comes to anything else, I don't know. And finally, likes and dislikes. I like food. I do not like dishonesty. I hate it with passion. I like when people, especially when guys, actually are emotional and they actually show their emotions. I hate it. I absolutely hate it when people tell me to chill and to calm down, or you're acting too dramatic. Don't do that. You get punched right in the mouth. I like people being open with me, and I like to I mean, I like a lot of things. It's hard to really name all the things I like, but I mean, I like makeup. I would love to live on my own. I like my privacy a lot, and I don't get that very often, and I like it. And I love my bed. I love sleeping. I love to sleep. Sometimes when my dad used to come home when I could be in high school, he would think I'd be like unconsciously or like not breathing because how much I sleep. It's crazy. I don't like when we have a serious conversation and you ignore me. And I definitely don't like it when people claim that they know something and they don't. And I hate it even more when people are fake. Like, they know you're dating someone, or they know you're talking to someone, or they know that the person is close to you, and they try to be all nice around you, but as soon as you're not around, they talk crap about you. I hate that with a passion. If you have something to say, then say it to my face. Like, don't play dumb. I don't like that. I really don't. I hate it with a passion. Like, don't play dumb, don't act ignorant, because you'll get punched in the mouth. And that's all facts. Alright guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have to edit it now. This is going to be a very long video, Jesus. I'm going to try my best to make it not as long, so I might have to cut some parts out, might have to make some parts short. I'm going to try my best. It might still be long. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will have another video coming up very soon. hopefully I can edit this video and be done so I can get the other video up by tonight. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.